Hi, welcome to my channel Sponge and Stamp with Tina. I'm Tina and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Byron, Georgia. So today's video is going to be using the Enamel Effects, the metallics and the pearlized, and it's a really cool technique, and boy does it give a wow factor. It's super easy to do and I can't wait to show you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I hope that you subscribe to it and also give me a thumbs up and comment, because I really do love to read your comments. Okay, let's go ahead and get down here to the desktop, and let me get back here so I can see where I'm at. There we go. I'm going to put my eyeballs on so I can see. So one of the folders that we're going to use, because you use embossing folders with this, well, you don't have to, but it gives a better wow factor. So we're using the Layered Florals 3D embossing folder. This is such a pretty embossing folder. I just got it just for this technique, and also another one that I'm going to be learning to bring to you guys as well. So in the description is going to be a link for TX Stamping Sharon, is where I learned this technique from, and I believe she learned it from, I think, one of her teammates. So, but I'm going to link that so you can watch her video as well, because it's fantastic. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I've already went ahead and embossed a few of these. These are just your typical size. They're 4 by 5 1/4. And I've got some paper here to protect my tabletop. And let me just show you a sample of one, and hopefully you'll be able to see, I'm trying to get it at the angle, the sheen to that. This is using the pearl, not the pearl, this is using the silver metallics, this one right here. And when you put it on a little heavy and it gets down into the crevices, oh, it's so pretty because it's a little bit darker, but it gives such a shine to this that it really does just pop, and it makes it a wow card. So this card, I just used the Heartfelt Hexagon stamp set and the Hexagon Punch with this. And because I don't feel that you need a lot on it, because then you're going to take away from your background because it's so gorgeous. So I just heat embossed with silver powder, Mr. and Mrs., and I just thought this would make such a gorgeous but simple wedding card. So yeah, so that's I did the silver. I did do gold. I just haven't done a card with it. So the gold is really pretty. I wished you could see the shimmer. I'm so disappointed that you can't. A little bit maybe, but it's such a shimmer on there that it's so beautiful. So I thought we would do the copper, and I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and do this. So you could put this on the side on your silicone map, and when you're done, just wipe it off real fast. You could do it on a block and wipe it off real fast, because it doesn't come off once it dries. So you want to get it before it dries. But I think I just like going ahead and putting it on the cardstock itself. That way I don't have anything to worry about cleaning up, and I've got it on there. And then I'm just using a sponge. These are just cheap sponges that I got from a dollar store, and just cut them in half. And then you're just going to rub this on here. So you can put as much or as little as you want. If you rub it, it is lighter than if you dab it. But sometimes I think that when I dabbed it, it gave it more texture. So if you want a smoother look, you want to rub it. But if you want a little bit more texture, go ahead and dab it. So I'm going to put a little, oops, I got to take the lid off. That would help, wouldn't it? I get so excited sometimes showing you guys these new techniques. So I'm going to put, or at least this is new to me, put a little bit more on there because I want this to be really coppery. And then you just put like a simple sentiment and all that kind of jazz. I'm trying not to get it on my fingernails because I just had them done and I haven't had them done in so long. I don't want to mess them up. So there we go. I think I might leave that like that. I might put a little bit more because there's some lighter spots and there's some darker spots. But that's really all you do, and you just play with it until you get it like you like it. So I like to get it nice and thick, especially down in those crevices, because it just really pops. I'm kind of dabbing it a little bit just to get it in those crevices. So it's so beautiful. So this is the copper. Isn't that beautiful? And look how easy that is. It's just so easy. And look at that. And maybe you can see the sheen better down here. So it gives that, oh, there you go. So see how that is? So I'm going to put this aside, and I have an idea of color choices for this one. But I'm going to let it dry a little bit. We're going to bring in another one. Oh, I got it on my fingernail. I should have put gloves on maybe. Oh, it's coming off. Yay. I'm going to show you another way. That's just using just the straight, the metallic ones. Now what you can do, I'm going to move this out of the way too. And this is where I'm going to bring in my silicone. I'm going to bring in the pearl. And I'm going to show you this one. This one's really cool too. I'm just going to put it right here. And if I mess up my silicone mat, I'm really not that concerned about it because I've got it stained up and it's old and I could use a new one anyway. So that would be an excuse to buy a new one. So I was planning on doing this video live, and then I was going to ask you guys which color you would want me to use out of these choices. So I've got, excuse me, I just hiccuped, Pretty Peacock, Fresh Freesia, Balmy Blue, and Lemon Lime Twist. But I did do one in Lemon Lime Twist, so let me show you that one. So this is the Lemon Lime Twist. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I really think that putting it black behind it really makes it pop. With all the colors, actually, I believe, because I can show you with the gold, if you put black behind it, so I've got black layer here. Look how that just really pops. Isn't that beautiful? And then you can put it on any color that you want to with the gold. I personally like it with the white the best. Maybe if it was a darker, if I put more gold on it, I would have, maybe another color I would have liked a little better. But anyway, isn't that absolutely beautiful? That's so pretty. Let's see here. So this one here, I just used the stylish shaped dies. The Congratulations is from the Loveliest Tree. There was a stamp set that is a retired stamp set now, but you may have it. It's To Go Greetings. It is absolutely beautiful. I have it. And I plan on using that on some of these for my personal cards because I just think that they're gonna, let's try some Fresh Freesia. I wish I had purple, like a dark purple, like, I'm just gonna put, like Gorgeous Grape. I'm gonna put just like a drop, two. I don't think you wanna put too much in there. And then I just take a spoon. You can take, one of those, I don't know what they're called, those for the paste blades, the things that you use to spread that paste around, like a spatula. What do you call those? I don't know. You could use that. So this is going to be really, really light. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I just thought it would be fun. And then just fun sharing this technique with you guys. So I'm going to take a fresh little sponge here. I'm going to bring in another one of these. This one I'm going to dab it so that you guys can just see what the dabbing looks like. but it's really, really light. You can try to put, maybe on the next one, we'll try to put a little bit more ink in there. I didn't squeeze enough out. You will go through this using this technique. You'll go through it more than you would if you were just like making, let's see, if you were making little dots. You were just doing those. So I like doing them, and you just make like a Hershey Kisses. You push down and bring straight up, and then it forms into a perfect ball, and you let them dry on here. So you can make all kinds of different shapes, and you can just pop them off and glue them on your card. So that's really cool. But this is even cooler, I think. I love this technique so much, and I hope that you guys do too. And I hope you give it a try. So we're going to add a little bit more here. I think I'm only going to do one drop because I kind of want it to match. Well, maybe we'll do two. It might be a little bit darker, but we're just going to give it a try, right? It's just fun. It's so much fun to play with it. And oh, it is way darker. Ooh, okay. So there you go. You can, the more that you add to it, I'm going to rub this on here, the darker it gets. So I'm going to wipe this spoon off with a damp paper towel. And let's just see what we get. Oh, it's way darker. Well, we'll see what this does, right? This is all for fun and learning a technique and just having fun with it. And that's what it's really all about. And I really like this. This fresh freesia is really, really beautiful. There's a lot in my sponge, but I'm being really scared to push down because it squishes up towards my fingernails. Oh, okay. Oops. There we go. So, well, let me pick this up. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I wonder if I shine this light down here, if that would help too. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I wish you guys could really see the shine. So you got to really do this yourself because it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And when that light hits it, it's so, so pretty. I'm not seeing the shine on the screen. I'm hoping that you guys are, but trust me, it is absolutely beautiful. And then this, we can just, it's a little wet, so I'm going to be careful. Pop that up. I think they just look best under a black mat. Of course, everybody's different, and you might like it another way. You might like it under another color. You could put it on fresh freesia. Let's see what it looks like on a white one. We can do white, and it looks pretty on white too. So you can do that as well. I'm just really trying to get this shine for you. It's so pretty, so, so pretty. All right, so we're going to put that one aside. Now let's see. I really would like to see what, let's move this. I know the sponges come clean if you immediately rinse them out. See how this, this may not come off. Oh no, it will. You just got to scrub it a little bit and it's going to come off. I just have a damp paper towel and we're just going to, there, check that out. Okay, let's try the pearl again. And I want to see what, maybe either Pretty Peacock or Balmy Blue. Let's try Pretty Peacock. I'm going to try that one. I'm going to put, oh, I put way more than I wanted to. Ooh, that's all right. Oh, wow. That, I think, is going to be really, really, really pretty. Wow, look at that color. Oh, it looks blue for you guys, but it's not. You guys know what Pretty Peacock looks like, hopefully, so you'll know that that is not really blue. All right, let's bring in this, and I'm going to dab this on there. I may not have put enough Enamel Effects. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Oh, I think this is my favorite one. I really liked the little lemon lime twist too. I thought that was really, really pretty. And again, if you rub it, it's lighter. If you dab it, it's darker. So it is, and dabbing it also gives it a little bit more texture. So if you want the smoother, you can, or you can just kind of smooth that out a little bit too. Wow. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. You guys have got to try this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Just trying to get it down into those crevices, especially with this being a little darker. You'll see that white popping through. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? All right, look at that. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. So gorgeous. Oh, I love that. All right. I don't think this is going to look good on black. No, I think the black is too dark for it. So I think this one, you could probably go ahead and just put straight on white. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then it's really not showing up on the camera. You have to try this. Yeah, that is so, so pretty. And I don't think it's going to look good. It may look good on Pool Party. I bet it would. And I don't have any Pool Party out here. It doesn't look good with Summer Splash. I don't have a piece of Pool Party. Oh, no. I sure don't. All right. Let me get a piece of Pool Party because I think Pool Party is going to be beautiful with it. Here we go. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. You can't tell the colors because this looks so much more blue than it does the teal. That is so pretty. Oh, beautiful. All right, so let's put that aside. I got it on my fingers again. Let's get it off. Oh boy, did I ever. So if you don't want to get this on your fingers, wear some gloves. You know, those little thin latex gloves would be good. All right, but it does wipe off with a damp towel. All right, so you guys want to try Balmy Blue? Let's try Balmy Blue. And then I think I got an idea for the copper one. We're gonna do that one. I'm just gonna wipe this off a little. So pretty. I hate the fact that the color is so off on this camera, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So, but I do post my pictures on my Facebook page, Sponge and Stamp with Tina, and then you can see the real colors of everything. So here we go. You know, it's a little bit of a pain that this doesn't pick up the right colors. It was real close, but something went on with it again, and you know, technology, I tell you. Okay. And I'm a technology dummy. Really, truthfully, I am. Okay, so we're going to do a little Balmy Blue. Oh, that's really pretty too. Oh, wow. I really like that as well. Mm-hmm. I sure do. All right, we'll get a fresh little sponge. Let's wipe that on there. Waste not, want not. Okay. And then we're going to dab this on here. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Okay, and this is the last one that I'm going to do. This is so much fun. I could do this all night long. But I think, oh, this one's really showing up in the dark. And the crevices is showing up darker. Let me show you that. Hopefully you can see that. Can you see that in there? Look how that one is. That is so pretty. You just can't really see a little bit right there. You can see the shimmer. All right, that's gonna be really pretty with the black matte. And then you can do maybe put it on balmy blue or put it on white card base. Just play with it, and whatever it is that you really like, that's what you do. Let me get this off real fast. And then we're gonna do this copper one because I have an idea with colors for that one, and I'm hoping that it's gonna really turn out. Let me see here. Bring it back in this copper. This copper's pretty dry now too. These, when you do them like this, that's going to take a while to dry. Some people say 30 minutes, but I say no, because I've used them like that before. I've just put them straight on my projects. During Christmas, I made Christmas tree boxes for my husband's work, and we made 16 of them, I think, something like that. And I used those and put those all over the Christmas tree. And it took a good 24 hours to where I was comfortable with how dry they were. I've used them on other cards as embellishments, but so you can put them directly on your projects, or you can just dab them on your silicone mat and wait till they dry and pop them off and glue them on. All right, so let's do... Okay, so this one, I've got some Summer Splash here, which does, oh, that's too small. I got Summer Splash cardstock here. When we had Bermuda Bay, which is sadly, very sadly retired, I used to love to put copper and Bermuda Bay together. And Summer Splash, which is showing very blue on here. It looks like azure blue, but it's not. It's a greeny color. I used to love to do those colors, so I thought this would be really, really pretty to do this. And I'll be doggone, that folded straight for me. So I thought that would be really pretty. And we could mat it with some black, but this piece might be, nope, there we go. A little touch of black behind that and on that Summer Splash. Oh my gosh, I just think that that is so pretty. And then we could bring in some Summer Splash ribbon just to go across the front of it like this. That is so beautiful. I just think that that is really beautiful. And then we could use the same thing here. You could put this on here. The stylish things. I don't have any longer pretty font birthday stuff. I have cutesy birthdays. Cutesies. I have the Unbounded Love, but they're all real little. Let me see here. What if we did use, these are a little larger. What if we use, I'm going to use Faith. I really, you know what? We could use Happy Birthday, and that would be really pretty on there too. But I think I want Faith. Just something really little, and we can put it right over to the side over here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But but I don't know what label. Let's see what's in here in the stylish shapes that we could use. This might work. This might look really, this one right here might look really good. Let's see if it'll fit. I think it will maybe fit. We could even do a little square. That might work. I always use circles, so I think it would be kind of cool and neat to use something just a little bit different, like the faith, like just like that would be really nice, I think. You could also use black ribbon if you didn't like the green. Whatever colors you think would go great with the copper. Let's see, these we could use these. These will work just fine. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try that. Actually, I'm gonna stamp it twice, and I think I'm gonna stamp it in black. Let's just keep it simple and stamp it in black. So I'm gonna bring in my memento. I'm gonna ink this up nice and inked up. And stamp my faith right there. Oh, that didn't stamp well. Oh, all right, flip it over. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp it again over here, because I'm going to try and see if it fits in the little banner too. All right, let's close this up. I'm going to walk over here to the old girl, and let's cut her up. Cut these out. All right. I'm going to do this one. It may just fit in there. Just fit. And then this one definitely will fit. Right like so. Not sure if you guys can hear me or not. But we're going to go ahead and carefully put this down to not move them. Because I'm being a little lazy and not using my Post-it tape. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, we could do a little layering behind this too to make it pop a little more. So we could do the faith, or we could do the square. Just like so. I think I like the banner better. So do I have, not really. So we'll just do, let me just cut a piece, and it just won't be bannered like the sentiment is, but it will be okay. And I think it will look just fine. So let me bring this over here so I can see about how long I need to cut it. This is about 2 1/4, about 1. So let's do 2. Let's do 2 1/2. 5. I think that will be good. Oops. I want that to be straight. Let's see how we like this. Okay. There we go. So just like that. Not pretty. I think I would like it better if it had a banner to go behind it that was a little bit larger, but there's just not one in here for that. So that's fine. Another set might have it, and if you have that, then that would be great. Or you might have another idea that you like a little more, and that is perfectly fine, because this video is strictly just to show you this technique and to inspire you. So I'm going to put those right there, put that right there. I'm just going to put this ribbon right across the front of this. use my tape runner. Well, there we go. Fold that over, fold this one over, like so. There we go. Love this. All right, so now hint, hint, tip, tip, is when you do, if you do your little dots, put them out of the way so that nothing gets laid on them so they don't get ruined, especially if you do it right on your project. You want to definitely put your project somewhere where it won't get touched. All right, so we're going to try to put this on here as even as I can. Oops, that was a little too much. I think that's going to be okay. There we go. My ribbon could have been a little bit tighter, but that's okay, because let me show you a tip if you haven't seen this one yet, which I'm sure you have, but just a reminder, you can take a little glue dot and stick it right up underneath there and hold it down, and it will hold it right in place for you. Okay, now we're going to glue this down. You know what I could do, but I'm so afraid that I won't do it straight, is I could cut the little banner in here. I could do it, but doing it while I'm filming may not work out that great. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone. And no, I really think I'm gonna. Okay, so what do I want to do? This probably should have been just a tad bit longer. I wonder. I should have went straight. I don't know. I might have really messed this up, but we'll see. Yeah, I did. All right. Yeah, I should have left it alone. Oh, I can't do it like that because can't see where I'm cutting. Okay, so anyway, you guys get the gist of it, right? So there we go, just like so. Let's see if I can clean this end up just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. All right, so that's not too bad. This is pretty wide though. It didn't need to be as wide, and maybe that's what threw it off too, was it was too wide. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. All right, so before I attach that, we're going to put this on our Summer Splash cardstock. So I'm just going to glue this flat down, and we're going to pop up our sentiment. You can add embellishments, you can add anything you want to do, but I really don't think this card needs it because of all the shine to it. It's just so gorgeous. All right, there we go. I'm going to pop this up. And then this will be it. We will say that's a wrap. And I hope, like I said earlier, I hope that this inspires you guys and you really give it a nice try and have some fun with it. There we go. I like that. I do. I like that a lot. All right. My ribbon's still a little loose. That's not straight. Did I take? Yeah, I did. Fiddling with it. All right. So there we go. I hope that you really like this technique, and please give me a thumbs up if you have not subscribed to my channel. I hope that you do so. Where's this one here? There we go. So there's 3 really nice samples of this technique in the different colors. So this is using colored ink. This is using straight metallic. This was the silver metallic. This was the copper metallic. And then here is the fresh freesia. I just haven't played with it long enough to figure out what colors I want to put with it. And then here is gold. So we've got the gold too. And you can make this darker if you want to. But it is really pretty. So, so pretty. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. And till the next time, see you later.